How does it feel to be the reigning queen of Telugu cinema? How do you bring
to be sitting next to her? Telugu. Queen Samantha, Your Highness.
Loyal subjects.
She's an ideal candidate for some sort of, that the Shrikant should be going after.
No, I'm undercover right now and I'm playing Suchitra Tiwari.
And making Shikant's life hell.
Yeah.
Right. Privacy is a myth, like democracy. So
Just like
it's like in today's context, as we're talking about.
Yeah, somebody sent a meme to us. Privacy is a myth, just like WhatsApp. So.
So many couples who will identify with this element that maybe one of them maybe knows the English better and the other one does not maybe, and the other one Googles and finds out the meaning. Sham ka meaning kya hota hai? It's a great privilege to have the team of Family Man Season 2 with us. There's a tremendous curiosity for the series. I've seen the trailer. It is scintillating and it is completely different from what people are expecting. Pleasure having you guys on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you.
So Raj and DK, how important was it for you guys to just surprise in terms of taking the main core in a way, main core in terms of the suspense element, because you're having this Tamil rebel element, which will surprise, I think, almost everyone.
So basically, see, our idea is that whatever we did so far, there has to be certain surprise, certain freshness to what we are doing. That's what drives us. So even if we are making a sequel or a season 2, the idea is not just to extend what you've seen and milk it again. The idea is to take it and, of course, we'll give everybody what they expect, what they want, what they love,
right.
But then there has to be something more to it. Hence, it becomes fresh and exciting. What is the enticing part? So that surprise element this time is bringing in Samantha's into this world of the Family Man. But besides that, it's going to be all the characters you love, all the things you love about the show, the core element of the Family Man, the idea of the family and the country and the terrors, the dangers we face as a country. But what else can we get? So that was the whole idea behind the season 2.
No, I think it's damn intriguing. It's really intriguing. Okay, Aparna, I will. For the last 16 months, everyone has been asking कि season 2 कब आएगा, season 2 कब आएगा, and I believe one of the reasons was that you guys are dubbing it in some international languages as well, because there is a lot of interest around the series.
बिरयानी पकने में तो वक्त लगता है. It was getting written, it was getting shot. We've all been through a very difficult phase of the global lockdown. But in spite of all of that, the post-production of the show continued.
Okay, as I was just watching the interview and Manoj Bajpayee was rightly calling you the superstar of Telugu. I was just going through the details and apparently you're the #1 actress in Telugu. Even Anushka Shetty is apparently #3 or something like that. So how does it feel to be the reigning queen of Telugu cinema, for example, and how do you bring
to be sitting next to her? Telugu. Queen Samantha, Your Highness.
Loyal subjects.
Because you bring in altogether new element of interest in the series, and I think in the promo you look really amazing.
Actually, 15-year-olds to 50-year-olds have come to me, have not asked me anything about my other work, but saying, when is Family Man releasing? So I'm just really lucky to be here and be a part of the Family Man, because that's the only thing anyone ever is asking me back home. When is the Family Man releasing? When is the Family Man releasing? So I'm truly honored actually to just be a part of this team and be a part of the show and in a dream role.
No, it looks like a terrific role. I think it should be very, very interesting. Priyamani, apparently you're playing a contract killer in Quotation Gang, from what I understand, and you're playing a Naxalite in a film with Rana Daggubatti.
Woohoo!
I was thinking about it. She's an ideal candidate for some sort of, that the Shrikant should be going after.
No, I'm undercover right now and I'm playing Suchitra Tiwari.
And making Shikant's life hell.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm actually, it's a secret. I'm undercover I'm Suchitra Tiwari. I'm an undercover. So nobody knows the real.
There will be
But
so
on
many.
a serious note, I'm
No,
undercover
that's
and
okay.
things like that.
So when I saw the promo like a short while back, one thing that came to my mind was, I think there must be so many couples who will identify with this element that maybe one of them maybe knows the English better and the other one does not maybe, and the other one Googles and finds out the meaning. Sham का meaning क्या होता है? होगी इस तरीके की 100%, because वो भी एक पावर जो इक्वेशन जो कपल्स में होती है वो भी एक फैक्टर होता है, मुझे बेटर आती है.
You know, when we were shooting that particular scene that you were talking about,
Right.
the moment we read the scene itself, I burst out into laughter. I'm like, this is so, I mean, it's so realistic that, as you said, there are people who would probably not know the meaning, and you know, they would probably say, what does this mean? oh, you're actually saying that this is what it means. So the moment Manoj sir got into that character when we were shooting the scene, and the moment he's like, Sham, I'm like, I try to control my laughter so much throughout the whole scene. But I think it's a really good scene when you see the whole scene as it is. You must have just seen a part of it.
जी जी.
But जब आप पूरे scene को देखोगे, पूरे season 2 को देखोगे, so it's nothing like season 1. There's a lot more drama added. I think there's a lot more sentiments in the series. And there, you know, the scenes with them together, you know, it's got a lot more action and everything together. So I think it's different.
It's different. All right. Now, Manoj bhai, I was watching an interview of Raj DK, and they were talking about your comic timing. That unique actor with the sort of comic timing, जो कि बहुत ही unique है अपने आप में. And we are seeing that comic time. And I think one of the factors for the popularity of Family Man is the element of comedy in that.
Humor.
Yeah. So, were there any sort of pressure on you कि Family Man season 1 में बहुत ज़्यादा लोगों ने enjoy किए certain moments?
You know what was the best thing about season 2? That it was all, the Bible was ready. By the time the season 1 started streaming, we were already shooting.
Yeah, we were shooting the season
We already
2
shot
actually.
season 2 in Chennai. So there was no that way major impact on season 2 of season 1. And somewhere, my mind as a creative person was actually doing the maths in my own mind that if you are not if your season 2 is ready without any impact and effect of the first one, and it is away from the influence of the first one, then maybe you stay true to the story and not try to alter or change anything or try to impress anyone because you've done the same in the first season. I think we should always be consciously just follow the story, as Raj was just mentioning a few minutes back, that we have to treat all seasons very different. We can't be carrying the same baggage onto the next one.
Yes.
We can't. If we do that, we'll eventually fail, because when the audience is watching it, they are watching whatever you are showing it to them. Okay, and if your intention is not pure, then it never succeeds. If you are telling a story, they will listen to you, they will watch you. And if you are trying to replicate yourself, they will immediately catch you. I think this is a great learning that I have had when we were shooting for season 2, while the season 1 was started streaming. So the whole Chennai part, you'll see it.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that is the novelty factor. One of the highlights of season 1 for me was that it was very objective. You had taken various viewpoints. It was not that you were having maybe sympathy or anything for any one sort of idea. You put everything very journalistically, and that came out very nicely. There's a saying that one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. It's a tightrope, and you successfully, I think, managed to give respect to various viewpoints. Do we see that happening here as well?
Yeah, we've always, the stress has been, that's what we strive to do, is to show a balanced point of view. Like you pretty much stole the words from my mouth, right? Not to justify any kind of a violence, but beyond that, there's an ideology which might feel right for somebody. If somebody's fighting for freedom in any other country, from that government's point of view, that guy is a terrorist. But from an outsider's perspective, that that group can be fighting for freedom. So it's a, like you said, it's a tightrope
Yeah,
walk.
plus we don't tend to take stance at all because I don't think we are that kind of people. We made movies about zombies also. So, it's about the fact that we have a story to tell, but I don't want to take a stance. It's about being observers and not comment on it. So that's been our thing, whatever we did, that we'd rather be observers. And that's why this whole show is about, inspired from newspaper articles, stories that you see in newspaper articles. We are kind of knitting a fictional world around it and showing it the way it is. So it's really more about that, and especially in this season, we are as close to Tamil as possible. DK can be closer to Tamil than anybody else here, and so is Samantha, so am I, so is our co-writers, Suman. So everybody is pretty cognizant of the sentiments of Tamil people, Tamil culture. Priya is also Tamil, so we know the world. So we're just showing what we've read, what we've seen in an objective manner. Like I said, key is being objective. There's no agenda.
I think your writing is amazing. The way you write the screenplay and then the way you convert them into words as well is something which is beautiful. Privacy is a myth like democracy. So
Just like
it's like in today's context, as we're talking about
So
privacy,
That's a
WhatsApp chats
sneaky
are
line, right?
So somebody,
It's meant to be left
It's a line
like
that
that.
snuck in. Honestly, when we were making it till the date release, I did not
We didn't think
anybody
like
would
Abhi dialogue
it's one of those
when you
bumper
look
sticker
at it in
lines that
today's
goes by.
context,
no, we had somebody
WhatsApp chats are being discussed, right?
somebody sent a meme to us. Privacy is a myth, just like WhatsApp. So
So that is something that people can look forward to. Those catchy one-liners.
see, again, we don't tend to
Intend
write
to
these
do that.
lines.
Yeah, we don't manufacture them. Like I said, this was a
He
line
made up-
that came.
He made the most talked about line. He made up on the pretty much the spot. I mean, it was written a little differently. Phone karke bula raha hai na JK. So it was written differently. Yes, it was something else, but then he changed it, and we didn't even understand what he said for a second, but we kept it. So it was more of an effort.
Which line was that?
Aramo.
Season
मतलब वो तो
That made this jump instantly.
Aro
so
pyare.
many memes about
there
it.
are too many of them. There are too many of them. Too many.
But
Yeah,
What
yeah.
line was it?
I
Yeah,
also
we had
think,
pretty
something
much.
there, and
Yeah.
So
what he said became the line eventually.
but I also feel that whenever we feel that there is a line which is very preachy or it's a statement, we try to make it as natural as possible.
Yeah.
Like the line earlier that you just kind of mentioned was somebody's
JK. Yes.
JK's
Someone's
someone's
one person's terrorist.
Terrorist is other
it's in our
Shariff
season
says,
two.
Shariff says,
Season
right.
two.
It's in season 2. That's why I'm surprised
So
how you said
season
that.
two,
But he's just saying
because and we knew that this is a statement, so we had to make it very very natural in a way that it's just kind of it's sneaky kind of a line.
Just a casual way of
Casual,
talking
yeah.
about it.